Yo, what's up? What's going on? Back at it again. Uh, you know, a little bit more light than than I imagined, but it's cool. I'm gonna work with it. But yeah, man, I just want to speak on just knowing who your friends are. I know I did a video on my YouTube probably maybe like 10 years ago about this. I'm just doing like a revamp version of it. Um, Nowadays, man, you have to know who your real friends are, cause you definitely know who your real friends are when you're going through tough times, cause then you gonna really know. Hey, man, can you gonna really know who your ride or die friends are when you going through hard times. They'll be there for the good times and stuff, but you really gonna see how they are in your bad times. Like I've noticed, like since my knee injury, man, like who my real friends are, who really care about me. And I've noticed that with a lot of friends that uh you know haven't been checking up on me. People that I thought was cool, haven't checked on me, see how I'm doing, see the progress, see if they can do anything for me or something like that. A lot of them don't do that. But when I was good and I was going out places and stuff like that, I was getting calls from them talking about, oh man, I see you going out, see you doing all this and that and all this, man. Should let me know, man. You see you doing good stuff, but when you down and out, stuff like that, and they, not checking up on you, not seeing how you doing, you get to really see how your friends are, man, because you know what I'm saying, they don't check up on you, they don't see how you doing. You going through tough times, or if you going through financial situations and stuff, and that this is men and women as far as friends. Like then you get to see if you in a dating pool, you get to see if it's somebody you really dig. They see that you going through situations and you not, you know, your finances is not the way you want it to be. Most women are not gonna want to deal with that. Cause it's a lot of gold diggers out here, bruh. It's a lot of gold diggers out here that they, what I'm saying, they don't care. They literally don't care. So and they make it known they don't care. So it's like, well, you gotta know. Um that's why I tell people, you gotta know who your friends are, because they could be, your so-called friends. They could either set you up, bro. I've seen so many times in the news where so-called friends, they fighting over something, killing each other over money, over a video game. You know what I'm saying? I remember uh, years ago. It was a rapper. He was signed by Meek Mill label, and I'm trying to think of this young dude name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but he had skills. I'm trying to. I think Lil Snipe, Lil Snoop, Lil Snipe, and he was a up and coming young rapper. Do had flow. Was signed with Meek Mill, and all of a sudden, one day, him and his friend gets into an argument over NBA 2K game. Dude, he gets killed over an argument on 2K, and his friend shoots and kills him. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. That's why I say, what a friend that could be. You could be close to somebody and they setting you up. They seeing your downfall. You could be riding or dying for somebody. You could be hanging out with somebody, And not knowing that this person could be plotting on you, hating on you, and you thinking it's cool, y'all having a good time, y'all laughing and doing all this, but the whole time this person could be setting you up to get killed. Same if you in a relationship. Like most, when you in a relationship, that's your best friend. That best friend could be he or she could be messing around with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And bringing their drama to you. Next thing you know, something happens to you while they living their life. You know what I'm saying? So no matter the circumstances, people gonna still live their life if they care about you or not. People still, they gonna live their life. So you gotta live. So you gotta be around positive people. But the way things are nowadays, man, you really, really, really have to understand, like, what's going on nowadays, man. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The way some of this stuff is going on, the way people act, and your so-called friends. Like I said, they could be setting you up. You could be, y'all can argue over money, drugs, over what set you claiming. You know what I'm saying? Over the dumbest stuff. Getting killed over dumb stuff. People get killed over dumb stuff all the time. For what? You know what I'm saying? For what? Even with family. It's some family you consider close. You can't trust them. Because they could be setting you up. They could be taking advantage of you. A lot of your friends could be taking advantage of you because they see, oh, you got money or you go places. Then they like, man, they around, they on their videos on social media saying like, yo, man, I'm here. Showing off. But, your so-called friends ain't gonna do that. Ain't gonna treat you to something. But they expect you to treat them. It's crazy, bruh. I've over the years, bruh, I have cut off a lot of friends because of jealousy, because of money, because of being honest and real about themselves. Stuff that they have done to me, and I can't deal with them no more. Situations to where, like, I've been through situations with friends that could have got me arrested, almost could have got me killed. You know what I'm saying? Taking advantage of me, going out places, and they didn't do the same thing. Was talking about, oh man, I ain't got the money. I can't pay you back, or yeah, man, I would, or we'll arrange something, and then all of a sudden gets canceled. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes, and it's not bad going to places by yourself too. I mean, you don't have to always have friends with you. Like a lot of places I go by myself. If I'm not taking a friend or a lady friend or something like that, I'm going by myself. Because I know what I like. I know I can have a good time, and then I don't have to worry about a friend or somebody that's going with me that's going to mess my vibe up. They're going to be like, oh man, I'm not having a good time. The shit is whack. And you could be having a good time, but then they negative energy is killing yours. Oh man, this is whack, man. I can't stand going to this place, man. The women is whack, man. They all got dudes and stuff like that. I've been through some of my friends like that. Like, man, it's whack. Man, these women is whack. I'm like, how is it whack for you, but then it's cool for me? Like, it's crazy. But sometimes you got to do that, man. It's like when friends do things for each other. They there for each other. You know what I'm saying? They there. You don't have to worry about it. Sometimes you don't even have to ask. Your friend knows the situation. Like, yo, man, what's wrong? Like, friends don't talk like we used to, man. It's a lot of guys out here that's got mental problems. We can't talk our issues with other dudes. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that like women can. Cause we can be so sensitive about shit and so wild, and then we as men we can have a lot of mental issues that we can't talk that to our boys, man. We could be going through a lot of stuff. We afraid to tell our boys that because we be afraid to get clowned, or even women in general too. Like, we just afraid to say that because we don't want to get clowned, or we don't want our business out there. Because some of our friends we tell stuff to, they telling our business. We like, yo, why you tell my business like that? It's some friends, man, I just tell them shit just to see if they gon' tell people. And a lot of them fall for the bait every damn time. Other friends be like, yo, man, I heard this happen to you. I'm like, oh, where you hear that from? Now, I know where they heard it from, but I just asked them just to see, what they know. But it's just sometimes you can't tell your so-called friends everything, man, because they'll tell your business, man. They'll tell your business. And it's like, what the hell? Why are you telling my business like that, man? We supposed to be even with women. Women can tell your business quick. Like, what the hell? I'm like, wow. But it's crazy. It's really crazy. And you gotta just gotta stay positive. You just gotta just be around positive people. Um, Cause I've actually been around people, like, seriously, man. I've actually been around people who have who've even, like, I've had friends that literally, like, was talking about uh was talking about doing something themselves, killing themselves. And I'm like, and I'm just sitting, I'm just like, I'm trying to calm them down. That's where that's where mental health comes into play. Cause I'm telling you, this mental health thing, it's bro, it's serious, man. This mental health is serious. Depression is serious. Um, it's I'm actually gonna do a video on depression, because if anybody knows about that, it's me. I've been through those kind of situations. It's not easy. Some of the stuff that I've been through, man, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. It's just it's just crazy. Um, sometimes sometimes you'll still think about those kind of situations, man. It's mental health is something. What we go through can be it can be insane. It can be wild. But you got to be, just got to be sane. You got to be positive throughout everything. Have good friends. Stay positive. The more positive, the more positive people you can be around, the more positive you can be. The better person you can be. As friends have good. You got to have good friends. It's a must. You have negative friends, you're gonna be going through negative stuff. You're gonna do negative things. You're gonna be going through negative situations. It's not worth it, man. It's it's definitely it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. Just gotta make sure you have good friends, positive people. Do what you gotta do, and live the right path. You know, don't let negative situations get to you to the point where you're doing something horrible, doing something insane. Uh, mm, wow. Um, insane. It can be something. Uh, yeah. But again, stay positive. Be on the path. Be around people who is cool with you for you. If you're going through good things, you're going through bad things. You know, those are people to be around. Pray for good people. Pray for pray for everything. That's the big key. That's the big key. But just a little something I want to say. Probably went over the limit on the time frame and what I wanted to do. Uh, but yo, man, this is a little something I wanted to say, man. If y'all wanna chime in on it, or if y'all have any uh topics that I should do, definitely holler at me about that, man. I will do that. Uh, holler at me on Facebook, YouTube at 187 The New Breed. Face, Facebook, Stevie J Walk, Steve Walk. You know those platforms. Yeah, man. Just holler at your boy, man. Peace out.